They say the stone that breaks the wall is never the first one thrown. It's the one after the heart has almost given up, the one whispered by hope, not pride. In a quiet town wrapped by hills, there lived a young man named Taro. He was known not for brilliance or grace, but for the sound of pages turning late into the night. He dreamed of passing an exam that could change his life. A small dream in a small town, yet for him it was everything. Every morning he walked past the same river, whispering to himself, maybe this time will be different. And every evening he returned, with that whisper dimmed by failure. Taro failed the exam once, then twice, then again. Each failure carved a quiet doubt inside him. Maybe I'm not meant for more. He began to move like a man who carried too much silence. His books gathered dust. His hope gathered rust. One night, he looked at his reflection in the window and said, "I've tried enough." But even as he spoke, something inside him didn't believe his own words. The next morning, as he walked by the river, he saw an old woman sitting by the water's edge. Her hands were wrinkled, her eyes clear as dawn. She was trying to fill a pot with water, but each time she bent to scoop, the current carried most of it away. Still, she smiled. Still, she tried again. Taro couldn't help asking, "Grandmother, why do you keep trying? The river keeps taking what you gather." She looked up and said softly, "Because even if I don't fill the pot today, my arms will be stronger tomorrow." Then she added, "The river only teaches those who stay long enough to listen." Her words landed in him like rain on dry soil. That evening, Taro returned to his books, not with fury this time, but with quiet steadiness. He no longer read to defeat failure. He read to understand what it meant to keep going. Every time his mind grew tired, he remembered the old woman by the river and whispered, "Just one more try." Seasons turned. He failed again, but he no longer called it failure. He began to see learning in every stumble, strength in every page reread, peace in every dawn he dared to meet again. And one spring morning, the letter came, the one that said yes. He didn't shout. He simply sat by the river and let the wind turn the pages of his memory. He smiled not because he had won, but because he had finally understood why he never stopped trying. What changes your life is rarely one great leap. It is the quiet power of one more try. And perhaps, somewhere in your own story, there's a dream that has fallen silent. Perhaps the world has told you to stop, but maybe, just maybe, it is waiting for one more try. Sit quietly tonight. Listen to the sound of your own heart beginning again. You don't need to rush. You only need to return. If this story found you at the right time, don't hurry away. Let it rest with you for a while. And if it left a small light in your heart, share that light forward. Someone else may be waiting for one more try.